Brussels. My name is Sabrina Vorbau, and on behalf of the Digital Skills and Jobs Platform, which is an initiative that is funded by the European Commission, I welcome you to the European Digital Skills Awards 2025 online ceremony to announce the finalists. We're very excited to spend the next hour together to introduce you to the finalists, but of course not exclusively. We have prepared a quite dynamic program for you that will also take us back to learn a little bit more about the initiative, where it all began, and also hear some best practices from previous finalists and how participating in the European Digital Skills Awards has sort of added value to the initiatives and what they have been up to since then. We are quite a lot of people here in this online space, which is fantastic. And while colleagues are joining, thank you everyone again for joining. I think this is a very exciting moment of the year because the European Digital Skills Awards really has become a flagship event in the annual Digital Skills calendar. And we're really exciting that today is a big moment to announce the finalists. If you join as a participant, just some housekeeping rules. By default, your camera is turned off and so is your mic. But of course, if you have any questions and you would like to share comments with us, you should have the chat function that you can use for that. And colleagues from the Digital Skills and Jobs Platform team will also respond to you. We should also be able to see a presentation that will sort of guide us through this next hour. So I kindly also ask my colleagues to start uploading the presentation. In the meantime, I see people are joining us, which is super fantastic. Please do share in the chat from where you're connecting with us today. As I said, we have prepared quite a dynamic program for you to give more information about the awards, where it all started, to take us back to share some best practices from previous finalists with you, to introduce you to the jury members of this year, and then, of course, the big moment announcing the finalists of the 2025 edition. But to officially kick us off, I'm very happy now to give the floor to Rejana Švingina-Latak, who is the head of unit for interactive technologies, digital for culture and education at the European Commission Directorate General for Communications Network. Very long title, but Rejana, welcome. So good to see you, and thank you for being with us. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Sabrina, and thank you so much for for inviting me to open the this super exciting afternoon and event. So good afternoon, everyone, and a very warm welcome to all of you from windy and stormy Luxembourg. So Sabrina said, my name is Rejana Švingina-Latak, and I'm the head of the unit in the European Commission, which is supporting advanced digital skills, and which is really proud to be supporting and championing the Digital Skills Award. So today we celebrate the people and projects that are shaping Europe's digital future. Together, today we will discover which of the many remarkable initiatives submitted have been chosen as finalists for the European Digital Skills Award 2025. Since 2016, these awards have become a synonym of excellence and innovation in advancing digital skills across Europe. And the aim of the awards is to promote and recognize initiatives that drive Europe's digital transformation. And with these awards, what we want to do is really to recognize and applaud those who really made huge, big efforts to turn Europe's digital ambitions into reality. And all of us here, we are all too aware that digital skills are key to Europe's competitiveness. Digital skills enable citizens, businesses, administrations, public authorities to harness new technologies, to drive the digital transition, and at the end, to really shape a stronger and more resilient Europe. And as you know, this is a key priority for the European Commission. We have been actively supporting digital skills in Europe through various programs and through the Recovery and Resilience Facility. By the end of 2027, we will have invested over 400 million euros only with the Digital Europe program, which is under our direct management. What we aim is to create a significant impact through projects like our Digital Skills and Job platform, through the National Coalitions for the Digital Skills and Job platform, the coalitions, through EU Code Week, through all the projects that we are funding through the Cybersecurity Skills Academy. Today, we are supporting some 53 EU-wide projects that develop higher education and training programs in advanced digital technologies. And soon we are going to expand this fast growing ecosystem with 3 new digital skills academy, one on AI, the second one on virtual worlds, and the third one on quantum technologies. These academies will connect education and industry, they will promote excellence, and they will help to train the next generation of experts in these key strategic areas for Europe. And through policy initiatives such as the Union of Skills, such as the STEM Education Strategic Plan, and the AI Continent Action Plan, which was presented by the European Commission a few months ago, what we are doing is to align education with labor market needs. We want to ensure that Europeans have the advanced digital skills to innovate, compete, and lead globally. So looking ahead, we are going to launch on the 4th of November, which is just next week, in a week's time, the Elevate project, which will focus on scaling up and federate advanced digital skills initiatives across Europe. And we are going to have a call for advanced digital skills competition, which will mobilize young people to celebrate excellence, creativity, and innovation. And I encourage everyone to spread the word across education providers, businesses, higher education establishment, and national coalition. These are great opportunities for the community to further develop and really harness the possibilities that are out there in terms of ecosystem building. Now, returning to the most expected part of the afternoon, these are the awards. So our distinguished jury will be announcing the finalists of the 5 categories, which are all aligned with the goals of the digital decade to close the digital skills gap in Europe and thus to reach the targets of having 80% of adults mastering basic digital skills and to have 20 million ICT specialists employed with gender balance by 2030. And I would really like to thank the jury for really their hard work in selecting the finalists. And I would also like to thank all the applicants for their outstanding contribution and for their, efforts in really submitting some incredible ideas. The good practices and projects shared here are really of great value for Europe. So thanks to all of you, juries and participants, really for your commitment, expertise, and really drive in this very important area. So together, let us celebrate the remarkable achievements of these digital skills initiatives and really pave the way for a future where all our Europeans possess the skills and expertise that are needed to thrive in the digital age. So that's what I wanted to say, to tell you. as in welcoming and starting this this important afternoon. And with this, I would like to pass the floor back to Irene, and thank you, and see you in Brussels on the 12th of November to announce two winners. And on the 12th of November, we will have both the Executive Vice President Henna Virkunen and Roxana Minzatu, who will be there to hand out the awards. So it's going to be a very, very exciting moment to really applaud the achievements of the finalists. Voila. So thank you so much, and back to you, Sabrina.
Thank you so much, Rihanna, for these welcome words, and also for sharing other opportunities with the participants on how to continue boosting digital skills across Europe. This is very welcome, I think, all the upcoming opportunities. But as you said today, it's all about the awards and the finalists, and you already teased the big moment in almost 2 weeks' time when we have the ceremony. And it's, of course, fantastic that we will have a high representation from the European Commission present to award our winners. But let's not jump too much ahead. We will take today to also celebrate everyone, and specifically the finalists. So thank you so much, Rihanna. Taking us a little bit back and sharing a little bit more about the European Digital Skills Awards. As I said, and Rihanna already mentioned this, really the objective of the awards is to showcase best practice projects, stories, and initiatives from across Europe, and really highlight and reward achievements and innovation on digital skills from across Europe. Many great initiatives, many great projects, and a lot of dedicated people to invest their time to boost digital skills across the Union. And of course, continue to collect new good practices and projects to network and to exchange. And of course, all this been done through the Digital Skills and Jobs platform, which we really consider the home for digital skills in Europe. As said, it's the awards and the initiative are not new. They go a long way back in the timeline. Originally around 2016, the awards started as an initiative, and as I said at the beginning, really became a flagship event in the annual Digital Skills calendar, originally organized by the National Coalitions for Skills and Jobs, who still have a great impact and contribute to the awards. But since 2023, it's coordinated and organized by the Digital Skills and Jobs platform on behalf of the European Commission. So together with the Commission and our team, the platform team, we're really proud to host this edition for the third year in a row. Let's hear a little bit more about previous editions, just to keep the excitement going. We have invited some colleagues and experts who have participated in previous editions of the Digital Skills Awards, and we will now have 3 best practices that they're going to share with you. Also to share a little bit the added value it brought to them to participate in the awards, lessons learned, and also, of course, what has happened since then. So we are welcoming 3 projects from previous editions, 2023 and 2024. And we will start with the Cyber Fairy Tale project. And I invite Peter Jedasek, who will give us a short insight in the next 5 minutes or so to tell us more about Cyber Fairy Tales and what has happened since you participated in the awards. Peter, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon. I'm representing a non-profit organization from Czech Republic called the Cyber Security Center. We are running a number of projects in digital area, including the largest European cyber competition for young talents. Please, next slide. Next slide, please. Okay, perfect. So digital skills today are not completely complete without, I would say, understanding online safety. Cybersecurity, I'm sure that you will agree with me, is an essential part of how to learn, communicate, and grow in the digital world. The project Cyber Fairy Tales was created with a simple yet powerful goal to teach children, their parents, and teachers how to stay safe online in, let's say, playful and engaging way. The stories use familiar characters and situations to help children understand even complex digital concepts. From passwords and social networks to cyberbullying. The main message is that cybersecurity concerns all of us, and the best way to start building awareness is with the youngest generation. Next slide, please. You can see a little bit timeline. Cyber Fairy Tales began already in 2021 as a small Czech initiative connecting cybersecurity experts, teachers, educators, and also parents. Thanks to their enthusiasm, the idea quickly grew into a project with international reach. The stories are now translated to many languages for European languages like English, German, even Hungarian or Slovak language, shared in schools and used in workshops across different countries. The project shows that teaching digital safety can be creative, understandable for everyone, and highly effective. It has also inspired a number of follow-up initiatives focusing on teachers, young talents, and families. By the way, family, from my point of view, is really the true foundation of cybersecurity. Next slide, please. The success of Cyber Fairy Tales has been confirmed by numerous awards, including winning the European Cybersecurity Month Award for Best Educational Material in 2023. The project has also received international recognition, not only from European Commission, but also from EDSA. But the most important achievements is its impact. Next slide, please. Already thousands of children, and you see some numbers in front of you, and they are coming only from Czech Republic. So thousands of children, parents and grandparents and teachers now better understand the digital world and learn how to protect themselves and others online. The project continues to grow with many exciting plans ahead. As I already said, the project is followed by many other activities that we are organizing in Czech Republic. And I am happy to tell you that also the group of teachers supporting our project is very big. As you can see already, more than 500 schools are using this project only in Czech Republic. So next slide, please, is just to thank you for your attention, and I wish you a very great day. Thank you.
Thank you so much for the presentation, and wonderful to see how the project is really growing and expanding and staying relevant in the field. And especially, I also like what you said, family is the true foundation for cybersecurity. I think this will be something that's gonna stick with us today. Wonderful. As I see, still people are joining us, which is fantastic. We are over 100 people in the call now. I should also say that, of course, we are recording this webinar, and this will also be made available to you afterwards on our YouTube channel. So should you have missed part of it, no need to worry. Thank you again to the team from Cyber Fairy Tales. We will hear another former finalist of the awards, this time the DigitHer project, and I invite Oscar Pasquali in to give us a short insight and summary of the project within the next 5 minutes. Oscar, the floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Sabrina, and hi everyone. We're very happy and honored to be here with you today. DigitHer, but before getting into the program, just a few words about Generation. Generation is an employment program running in 17 countries, 5 of which in Europe, and what we do is training and placing into jobs people that are at the margins of the labor market. DigitHer is a project that we run in Italy, and it is based on the fact that, let me say, women participation to labor force is present margins of improvement in Italy, and on the other hand, digital skills are not very widespread. If we consider the Digital Economy and Society Index, Italy ranks 24 out of 28 countries considered for basic digital skills. Next slide, please. If we look at what happened in the last 20 years in Italy, the bigger transformation of the labor market, the financial crisis, the economic crisis, and the COVID crisis hit youth and women the most. And we can get up to a level of women unemployment and inactivity in the southern region up to 65%. We really believe this is a missed opportunity for the people we served as well as for the country. Next slide, please. So DigitHer try to challenge this status quo by training, next slide, please, by training and placing young women between 18 and 34 years old into digital jobs, working across the country, 150 beneficiaries served on professions like software developers, data engineers, cloud engineers, cybersecurity. In these areas, companies struggle to fill approximately 60% of the job position. So we try to match two words that were trying to speak to each other, but weren't able to speak the same language because the common ground wasn't there. And the common ground is skills. The project has been very successful as far as we have trained more than 150 learners. We got up to 174. Next slide, please. But the most important thing is that, next slides, please. The placement rate of the learners we served got up to 73% against an objective of 60% originally. This is part of a wider effort of Generation Italy to contribute to the digitization of the country. In the last 5 years, we have trained more than 7,000 people on digital skills, but we feel this project has a particular meaning, especially because we are working with a target audience that really needs a particular support. What we are very happy to is that we will be having the chance to increase the impact of this project since we are working with our partner Valore D, which is an association focused on women empowerment, to present the second wave of DigitHer for training more than 500 learners, women learners, in the next couple of years. And if everything goes the proper way, in general, we will start the second wave of the project. I will conclude with just one last remark, since placement is the measure of success of this project. We think an important measure of the success of this project is the fact that our learners have been able, in the 90% of cases, to become financially independent, and they have been collectively able to earn up to 1.8 million in net salaries, which is approximately 3 times the investments we made to train and place them. So this is truly an investment into people and not just, let me say, an expenditure. Thank you very much, everyone, for your attention.
Thank you very much, Oscar, for giving us an insight in the DigitHer initiative, and also sharing with us the wonderful impact the initiative had so far. And it's also very nice to hear what the future plans are, because I think this is a very important initiative, also with specific focus to attract more women and girls into the profession, and really, as you also said, building the bridges through skills, which I think it's something we are all investing in. So obviously continuous luck with the project. And of course, if participants on the call would like to learn more about the project, we will also, I invite the presenters, of course, also to share links to their websites to find out more. Thank you, Oscar. We have one last initiative from previous awards editions. That is the Job On initiative, and I invite Peter Verma to share a little bit more with us what this initiative is all about. Peter, the floor is yours.
Thank you, Sabrina. My name is Peter. I'm from the Netherlands, Utrecht, next to Amsterdam. And the Job On is a nationwide platform for job seekers here in the Netherlands. We reach over 10,000 job seekers every year. I used to be an architect, like a construction architect, but I got unemployed and I realized that there's many talented wasted here. So I decided to organize small events, and it became bigger and bigger and bigger. And now it's a nationwide movement. And we reach a lot of elderly people, not really elderly, but like 50, 60 plus. And we realize that many of them have a lack of digital skills because the labor market is really changing fast. So we made a new program called Future Lab. Please, next slide. And Future Lab is a program where we help job seekers to gain digital skills. And we built an own escape room. It's an online escape room where job seekers collaborate together to be on a playful way, like a serious game, helping each other. And afterwards, we have a coach and a whole blended learning project. And we were rewarded with the finalist place of the previous award edition. We are quite happy with that. We were celebrating it, of course, at the office. And it helps us to get small, like an EU approved stamp, not officially, but of course, winning this, although we were not the real winner, we were just a finalist. But we are quite happy with this. It was also nice for our team, for our partners. So after that, we got motivation to make this project even bigger, because in the beginning it was just a small idea. We helped a few hundred people, but afterwards it got bigger and bigger. So please, next slide. So afterwards, we were talking with many municipalities, and within the year afterwards, we raised around 1 million euros. So we helped over 2,000 people now, and we're really helping 50-year and older people to gain confidence about AI, become confident about using your laptop. Some people already know the basics of the laptop, but you can do so much more. And we want to help people to get the most of their talent. So we are quite happy with this award, and this is a small introduction about our project, Job On and Future Lab. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you so much, Peter, and again, also to you and your team, congratulations. It's also wonderful to hear that the awards provide so much motivation to each of you to really keep on going and to invest more time and effort in the project. And of course, as you said, even if you're not a winner, just a finalist, there are opportunities, and we are really truly blessed that every year we are receiving so many great interests, so many great initiatives and projects, and also talent, so much dedication. And we're really happy that the awards are giving these platforms not only to the winners, also to the finalists and all the other entries that we are receiving, to create more awareness, more visibility, and of course celebrate the already existing excellence in the digital skills and jobs field. Now let's go to this year's edition. I know this is sort of the part of this online meeting that many of you have been waiting for. Before we get there, just to tease a little bit more the excitement, I would like to share with you also that this year we have received numerous applications. In fact, 195 applications, and I would really thank everyone who has submitted an application. We understand, and if you are a follower of the European Digital Skills Awards, this year the timeline had shifted a little bit, and the applications were open for entry over the summer months, which is typically the time everyone is stepping away from their desk and their computer to enjoy the sweet things in life. But we really appreciate that you kept on being committed and that we have received so many great applications. This year, applications were open in 5 different categories. We had the digital skills for education category, which was the top category, where we received 61 applications. We had the inclusion in the digital world category with 56 applications, digital upskilling at work with 42 applications, women in ICT career with 17 applications, and the cybersecurity skills category with 19 applications. As in who were behind these applications, of course, we had received applications from all around Europe, but this year the top applicant countries came with 52 applications from Spain, 44 applications from Italy, and 51 applications from Romania. What happened next? The Digital Skills and Jobs platform team, together with the European Commission, did a preliminary evaluation of all the applications, which of course it's a very exciting moment for us in the project to go through so many initiatives and talent, and it's very wonderful every year to see how rich the applications are. But then from there on, we have involved a group. Every year we are involving a group of experts, our jury, which of course then further on had the hard work to go through the finalists and will ultimately also decide who will be the winner of each category. But before we come to this, of course, I would like to take a moment to welcome our jury members. As I said, we were very fortunate this year that we had have 5 amazing experts that supported us in this evaluation process, that looked at all the finalists and then also will have the hard job and to make the hard decision who the winners are. We will, of course, also leave it up to our jury member to share this big moment with you to announce who are the finalists. I will shortly introduce them. And again, thank you very much to all of them already for being with us this afternoon, but also, of course, for taking the time and your availability to dedicate to this exercise. Our first expert is Erland Andreas Yehi. He is the ICT security specialist and co-founder and CEO of Secure Practices. Hi, Erland. I don't give you the floor yet, just one moment, but fantastic. Keep your camera on. Our next expert is Rina Virekare. I really hope that I more or less pronounce this in the right direction, but please do feel free to correct me. Independent expert, excelling at digital competences and education for the future, and also a fellow European Schoolnet alumni. Wonderful to see you, Rina. Then we have Dimitros Samson, Professor of Learning Technologies from the University of Piraeus in Greece. We have our next member, Jonathan Castaño Munoz, who is a senior research fellow at the University of Sevilla. And yes, definitely virtual applause for our jury member. And then last but not least, we have Kamachki Raya Gopal, independent expert in educational technologies. As said, thank you very much to all 5 of you for being here with us in this online ceremony today, for taking the time and also your availability, of course, to support us with the selection of the finalists and then ultimately the winner. So let's get started. Let's see who are the finalists for the 2025 edition of the European Digital Skills Awards. We will start with category 1, which is the category on cybersecurity skills. And I invite Erlan to share with us who are this year's finalists.
Thank you, Sabrina. Hello, everyone. Erland from Norway here, and I'm very happy to present the finalists of the cybersecurity skills category. I can also mention briefly, I had the honor of receiving this very award last year, so it is a great pleasure to pass the baton on to the next very worthy finalists. And this year, the 5 finalists are, by random order, the first one, Acronis Cyber Safety Education for Children, a cross-border initiative which includes interactive classes organized by Acronis employees. It addresses online scams, phishing, cyberbullying, and other growing cyber threats by delivering age-appropriate, engaging content that builds awareness and safe online habits in kids. The second finalist, Digital Angel by Germany Secure on the Net, Deutschland sicher im Netz. Digital Angel supports older people in using digital technologies safely and independently through personal on-site assistance. To achieve this, the initiative relies on mobile counseling services, as well as volunteers who pass on digital knowledge sustainably within their personal networks. The third finalist is the Enigma program by S2 Grupo. Enigma is a cybersecurity training program fully funded by S2 Grupo, which equips young professionals with advanced digital skills, security skills through immersive practice-based learning, led by its own renowned active experts, fostering employability, inclusion, and innovation for a more cybersecure Europe. The fourth finalist is the ICT Academy of the Office of the Commissioner of Communications on Cyprus. With 5,000 participants in less than 2 years, the ICT Academy is considered Cyprus's leading hub for digital skills and cybersecurity. Through EU-funded projects, tailored training for SMEs and startups, and citizen-focused programs, it boosts awareness and resilience across society. And finally, our 5th finalist in the cybersecurity skills category is LeadPro by Nuuk AI. LeadPro addresses urgent needs in disaster response by providing a next-generation, fully operational platform tailored to the challenges faced by European law enforcement agencies. It empowers responders with tools that enhance their tactical capabilities, ultimately contributing to a more resilient and secure Europe. Congratulations to all finalists.
Thank you very much, Ellen, for announcing the finalists. Wonderful. On the next slide, just to recap, we have once again the 5 initiatives that have been selected as finalists in the cybersecurity skills category: the ICT Academy, LeadPro, Digital Angels, Enigma Project, and Acronis Cyber Safety Education for Children. Congratulations to all of you. I hope you are in the call, you have received the news, and you can be very proud of you. Thank you very much, Erlen. And we will move on to the next category, which is Women in ICT Careers. And here the finalists will be announced by Rina.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's go ahead and see. This is an exciting category. So let's take the first finalist. And again, of course, in the random order. Let's go ahead. Thank you. Digital Girls. And this is an initiative that targets female high school students and offers summer camps to promote women's access to STEAM professions. And this is a regional program to create a more inclusive regional information society in Italy, in Emilia-Romagna region. And there's a lot of hands-on programming and fun, creative way of learning during the camps, and they are supported by mentors. So that's the first finalist. Thank you. Let's go ahead. Girls in STEAM Academy, and this is an initiative from Cyprus. Again, powers girls aged 14 to 16 with digital and coding skills, helping them envision themselves as future tech leaders. I like that part. This is a flagship program, which is a 2-day intensive learning experience to build strong foundational skills in coding. And there's again role models and dedicated mentorships available. It is an initiative by a non-profit, Be an Ally Foundation, with a message, girls belong in tech, and we are here to make sure they know it. So that's a beautiful message. Let's go ahead. The third one, She at Cyber. And this is a multi-country initiative with Cyprus, Greece, Italy, Spain, and Ireland, supported through an Erasmus Plus project. And here the focus is on cybersecurity readiness by equipping small and medium-sized enterprises and micro enterprises with practical cybersecurity tools that promote gender equality. And here, one of the important things is open access training program on cybersecurity, which is tailored for women and individuals from non-technical backgrounds. There's also the trainer part of the program, which is of course very important. Let's go ahead to the next one. And this is a Spanish initiative called Wikisfera, and this is with the initiative with the aim to train women to edit Wikipedia. And this happens in a peer-to-peer learning environment where women from diverse backgrounds, often without any prior tech experience, learn editing Wikipedia. And this is with the goal to foster more inclusive participation in digital ecosystems. And this is very important in order to create an unbiased web that represents all segments of population. And we know that in the era of AI and large language models, this is also a very important source for training the AI. So this is a very worthy initiative. Thank you. Let's announce the last one. And this Women Engineers for a Day. And this is a government-led initiative in Portugal with the idea of encouraging female students aged 12 to 18 to pursue STEM fields. They also have a specific ICT program since 2021, whereas the program itself already runs since 2017. Again, there's a school-based visits to tech companies, there are workshops, there are interactive STEM labs that foster practical learning, but also exposed to tech industry's innovation. And importantly, there's also a part for teachers to develop skills to achieve more equity in the classroom in this area, which is very important. So thank you. These are the 5 finalists for this category.
Thank you so much, Rina, and also congratulations to all initiatives and projects in the Women in ICT Careers category, the Women Engineers for a Day, Digital Girl, Wikisfera, She at Cyber, and Girls in STEM Academy. Congratulations, very, very well done. We are moving on to the next category, which is digital upskilling at work. And I invite Dimitros to share with us who are the finalists in this category.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon to everybody, and congratulations for your participation in this very exciting event. The finalists for the digital upskilling at work category, they are in random order, of course. Can we have the next slide? So the first one is Digital Academy of Public Administration. This is a project that aims to strengthen Latvia's state and municipal employees with digital skills, offering training, e-learning, and practical projects that build a more capable and innovative public sector. The next one is Digital High Five. This project through a High Five tour, which is a mobile class offering free digital and artificial intelligence training across Denmark. They have reached out 25,000 citizens in 17 different cities in Denmark with essential skills promoting inclusion and digital readiness. The next one, please. The next one is the EBU Academy School of Artificial Intelligence. Is an initiative of European Broadcast Union. It is an involving curriculum of classes to strengthen AI literacy and upskilling in all members of EBU, public service media workers, basically. And it supports critical thinking, as the trust that EU citizens put in their public media is very precious today in the age of disinformation. Next one, please. The next one is eFundI from Spain. It's a e-learning platform that created to improve people's professional future through free, high-quality training courses that develop their digital skills and provide access to innovation in all productive sectors. They're targeting both employed but also unemployed population and self-employed people. Thank you. And the last one is Level Up from a group of countries, Cyprus, Germany, Greece, Italy, Finland, Hungary, and Poland. Level Up empowers citizens across Europe with essential digital skills through accessible training, personalized learning paths, and certification as well. So these are the 5 finalists for this category. Thank you. Good luck to everybody.
Thank you so much, Dimitros, and a lot of virtual applause also for the finalists in the Digital Upskilling at Work category. eFundI, Level Up, Digital High Five, Digital Academy of Public Administration, and EBU Academy School of AI. Congratulations as well to all of you. Very well done. We are moving ahead with the next category, which is inclusion in the digital world. And I invite our jury member, Jonathan, to share with us who are the finalists in this category.
Thank you, Sabrina. Let's move now to this initiative's focus on building a more equitable Europe through the promotion of digital skills, and especially, of course, across vulnerable groups. I'm going to present the finalists in this category by random order, of course, as all before. The first finalist is cyber safety from Ireland. Cybersafety creates accessible, co-designed resources to help vulnerable groups stay safe online. Many existing resources are not inclusive, leaving people behind. This project fills this gap, empowering users with support that fits their real needs and learning styles. The second finalist is Digital Compass from Germany. The Digital Compass initiative is aimed at people with hearing, visual, and mobility impairments. Digital participation is to be enabled by local multipliers who support the target group. Numerous materials have been created. Universities are involved and online events are being held. Our third finalist in this category is Digital Everywhere. Next slide. Digital Everywhere from Austria. Digital Everywhere offers up to 5,000 free workshops across Austria to boost adults' digital skills. Through low-threshold access, local partnerships, and a dual booking system, it reaches rural areas and underserved groups, promoting inclusion, participation, and lifelong learning in the digital age. Our fourth finalist in this category is No One Left Behind from Lithuania. No One Left Behind is a national digital literacy initiative empowering seniors, youth, and vulnerable people in Lithuania with essential digital skills through inclusive training, intergenerational learning, and community-driven outreach. And finally, the last finalist is Preparadas from Spain. Preparadas is an inclusive digital training program for unemployed women in rural and vulnerable areas of Andalusia in Spain. It promotes employability, entrepreneurship, and empowerment through accessible, face-to-face, and personalized learning. So congratulations to all the finalists.
Thank you so much for Jonatas for announcing the finalists in the inclusion in the digital world category. And again, a lot of virtual applause while you were announcing the finalists. Here again, a summary of the 5 finalists: Cyber Safety, Digital Everywhere, Preparadas, Digital Compass, and No One Left Behind. Warm congratulations to all of you. We are coming already to the last category for the 2025 edition of the Digital Skills Awards, which is the Digital Skills for Education category. And I invite Kamachi to share with us who are the finalists in this category. The floor is yours.
Thank you, Sabrina. I'm happy to present the finalists for the Digital Skills for Education category. This last category, but as I understand, a very highly competitive category. So in random order again, the finalists are, the first finalist is, yes, Escape Fake by Polysucular, a multi-country project covering Austria, Germany, the Netherlands, Romania, Hungary, and Italy. Escape Fake is an immersive augmented reality experience that transforms media literacy education. By blending gaming, immersive technology, and learning, it empowers youth and educators to critically engage with the digital world, debunk fake news, and tackle the global challenge of disinformation. A very worthy finalist. Our second finalist in this category of Digital Skills for Education is European School Radio. Again, a multi-country project covering Greece, Cyprus, Germany, France, Spain, Portugal, Italy, Croatia, and Poland. A European School Radio empowers students through media literacy and digital skills by producing radio shows, a bit old school here. Based at the International Hellenic University, it connects schools with academia to foster creativity, inclusion, and cross-border collaboration. So again, very worthy finalist here. Our third finalist is Girls Go Circular, Girls Go STEM by EIT Raw Materials, which works across 30 countries. Girls Go Circular empowers students, especially girls, with digital sustainability and entrepreneurial skills through an interactive online platform and hands-on challenges. The initiative supports inclusive, future-ready education across Europe. Our fourth finalist is Skills Upload Junior, a Vodafone Foundation program working across Albania, Germany, Greece, Italy, Netherlands, Portugal, Romania, Spain, and Turkey. It seeks to help young people in Europe feel secure and empowered in all aspects of their lives when using digital tools, by developing educators' digital competences to make the European education systems more equitable, innovative, and resilient. And then we come to our last finalist in this category, Unbelievable, Protecting Bees Through Coding and Robotics. Again, this was organized across multiple countries. This is a coding and e-twinning project that teaches digital skills, creativity, and sustainability through the world of bees. Children from diverse backgrounds, including Ukrainian refugees, learn to code, collaborate, and create across 7 European countries. So those were the finalists in this category. Congratulations to all.
Thank you so much, Kamachi, for announcing the finalists in this final category on digital skills for education. The Escape Fake, Girls Go Circular, European School Radio, Skills Upload, and Unbelievable. Congratulations as well here to all the finalists in this category, and I would encourage all the participants to share one more big round of applause, of course, for all the finalists, but of course to everyone who has submitted an application for the 2025 Digital Skills Awards. It was never an easy decision, but the most difficult decision, of course, we are now in the trusted hands of our jury members who have the difficult job to select the winners. If you want to discover who the winners are, you have to wait a little bit longer, exactly 2 weeks from this week, when we hopefully be able to meet many of you in person for the European Digital Skills Awards ceremony that is taking place on the 12th of November in the afternoon here in Brussels. The European Digital Skills Awards 2025 edition this year will be organized in the framework of 2 bigger summits on advanced digital skills and women in ICT that are taking place on the 13th and the 14th of November. So if you're joining us in Brussels, you will have the opportunity to participate in this 2.5-day event. Here on the slide, you can find and scan the QR code to register for the awards and also the other parts of the summit. And as Rejana mentioned at the beginning, as part of her welcome, we are very excited that we will have high representation this year from the European Commission that will hand over the awards to the winners of each category. So we really hope that you will have the opportunity to join us in Brussels for the awards ceremony and very interesting days ahead, networking, exchanging, and diving deeper into the topic of digital skills, advanced digital skills, and women in ICT. Of course, if you want to take your time to learn more about the finalists, to check out each of the projects that were announced now, my colleagues have posted a link in the chat that leads you to all the finalists of the 2025 edition by program, by initiative. So we invite everyone to visit the Digital Skills and Jobs platform to find out, of course, more about these finalists. Congratulations once again to everyone, and also a big thank you to all of you for joining us this afternoon for the announcement of the finalists. As said, this is always a very big and exciting moment for the awards. Big thank you again to Ariana from the European Commission for the motivational and encouraging welcome words. And of course to our jury members for announcing the finalists, but also for all the work they have already put into going through all the application and then also deciding ultimately now who will be the finalists. We are looking forward to seeing hopefully all of you on the 12th of November in Brussels to celebrate those finalists, to meet each other and to continue shaping and boosting digital skills and jobs across the EU. Thank you very much for joining, and we look forward to seeing you very soon. And with this, we will close today's session, and I wish you all a wonderful afternoon and evening. Thank you very much.